Hi, Candace. So I'm responding to your discussion board, and you and I share a lot of similarities with our test scores. One of the things that I want to mention is that you got for instrumentality. You said that you got a 5, where you don't believe that, or you don't think that physical sex is the most important thing, or it is very, very important for the couple, which I believe different. I believe that physical sex is very important in the couple. And also, you mentioned that men and women are different. So, when it comes to men, for them, physical sex is priority. I understand. I also believe, like you said, that sex is not only the physical touch and the action. It takes more to it. So, in sex, there's your spirit is involved, your soul is involved, your body's involved, your mind, everything all together is involved for you to get to that pleasure, or for you to get to that point where both of you are enjoying and both of you are having a good time. So I do believe physical sex is very important in the couple. And like we said, men, like you said, men are more likely to think of this more important than we do. Like, for example, for my husband, this is something very, very, very important, even more important than food, I can say. So for me, it's something, I'm not going to say it's not enjoyable. That is not something that I'm looking for, but for me, it's not that important. Like, for example, I can go a day or two without it, and I'm totally fine. But for him, it's like a everyday thing. So we can see men are wired differently than women. And I think it's also because all the things that women do that I think they don't. Like, for example, I believe they, even though they help around the house and they help with the kids and they help with stuff, I don't think their mind is that preoccupied of everything that is going on in a household, and where they just go to work and sustain the family and just think about sex. But for us, it's totally different. I believe we have to be in charge of the kids. We have to be in charge of ourselves, going to work, coming back to home, having everything in order, and then at night you also have to be a wife. It's a lot. So it's a lot of work, and I think that's maybe one of the reasons why women doesn't think about sex the way men do. And it's also because that's the way God created us. God created men more sexual, more uh, that they see and they get attracted right away, or they get erected right away, like happened with Adam when they showed him, when Adam, when God brought Eve. What did he say? Like, oh my God, look at her. Like, you are part of me, my flesh. So I guess in a sense he was already very excited because he saw Eve. So yeah, that's my response to you, and thank you for your post.